welcome back to a new video. We got some updates to talk about. First, if you look down at the bottom, we got an arena which is now active. But before we get to that, the promo that you see on the screen, Prime Prospects, just ended, but it's now replaced with College Kickoff, new promo. So if you haven't clicked on it yet, then here it's going to go through and it's going to tell you we've got several different blitz events that cost stamina. And then if you get all of them, you get a extra bonus. So my first tip for this promo is, even though some of the ones that are 4 and 5 star cost 50 stamina, and they're usually like play a game, come back in the fourth quarter, they might be a little on the tougher side, it is worth it to get the bonus. Also, if you look at the other tabs, they have different games, probably similar to games that are going to be in this upcoming college football season. And so you could click and do different events, and you see as you progress through, you can get all kinds of rewards. So second piece of advice for this promo is, especially if they're free, do as many as possible. Just grind them out, get them all done. You'll get more tokens, which can get you more players. More players can be upgraded to better players. That's the name of the game with this game, College Football Mobile. So do that. So if we look at Arena here, just kind of like in Madden Mobile, it has 3 different sections based on your team OVR. I'm the one in the middle right now because it's 1800 to 2400. My OVR, as you can see on the screen at this time of the recording, is 2159. So you want to just go ahead and select the section that you're in. It's going to say, do you want to lock your lineup? It's going to go through and make sure that you're in the right one. So my lineup's locked, so I'm going to go ahead and hit start. As you can see, this is my first drive. I ended up scoring a touchdown, which is good. And then for the 2-point conversion, I didn't do quite so good, as you'll see here in a second when I run the play. I should have, in hindsight, chosen a play not running up the middle, because I think the success is not quite as high, especially when you're going against another player. So it's a 6-6 tie. Second drive, I did pretty good. I threw a long pass here, which, if my receiver would catch it, would have been great. But even with the penalty, it moves me back, and I still have another shot. So this is 3rd and 18, and try another pass, and the receiver still didn't catch it. So 4th and 18, last chance. I don't usually do play action on 4th and 18, but it was suggested. So that one I didn't get, but neither did they. Third drive started off pretty good, but then you will notice something. It says forfeit. Reason for the forfeit is that there is a 10-minute time limit. I did a lot of editing, so I didn't show you a lot of the nonsense plays. But if you don't finish it within 10 minutes, regardless of your opponent's score, even if they score 0, then if they participate in all 3 drives, then they get the win. You forfeit because you did not finish your 3 drives in 10 minutes. So the first takeaway lesson for Arena is, for those of you who don't know, is to be sure that you complete all 3 of your drives within the 10-minute time limit. That'll give you the best chance starting. So my second time doing Arena, I kept that in mind, and I really tried to keep my foot on the gas when it came to hurrying up, not taking extra time. If I do running plays, really trying to score big runs, because if you just try to do 2 yards, 3 yards, 4 yards, it's not regular football. That strategy is not going to work. You have to go for the home run, and you have to go quick. So for that reason, that's the strategy I'm going to employ here. It's kind of funny that Texas playing against Georgia. If you know anything about real life college football, Texas has lost 3 games in the past 2 seasons to Georgia and won none. So Georgia's kind of had their number for now. We'll see if that changes. So kickoff, just as a start, I'm going to show more of this series because this is where I can show more of the benefits. So the kickoff started off pretty good. Got tackled, but it's to expect. And I'm going to show you some of the plays, but I'm going to cut out a lot of that because this game has a lot of extra loading time. So some of the plays I'm just going to run them. You'll see them when they run. So this is a pitch wide, and you'll see that if I can break it, yep, see, I was able to get outside. And once you get outside, if it's an outside run play like that, that's really good for success. So, and you'll see in the corner of the play that I just chose, this is one left. You get 2 plays of the same play type per drive. So kind of like in Madden Mobile, except I think most of the time in Madden Mobile you get 3 plays in arena, 2 plays in league versus league. So run up the middle, then we're going to go run to the side, and I'm going to get tackled, but yeah, so that didn't help. So keep going. We're 3rd and 4. I have a couple pass plays that I like. This one right here, the A and Y receivers cross. There's a term for that. Some call it a mesh play, where the 2 players mesh. There's also sometimes like double drags, where a drag route is a short route where you go a little forward and go sideways. So it's kind of a combination of a mesh and drag route. Run up the middle pretty good. So 3rd and 1, probably just going to do a fullback dive and got stopped. This one is a tricky one because I got to get a 4th down. So I did a direct snap to the halfback and it worked out, taking it to the house. So that worked out pretty good. This is the first drive. So I'm still trying to hurry. It says 49 seconds on the clock, but that's not the time. The time counts continuously. So time between plays, time between drives, the timer's still counting. If I can get the corner, yes! So that one's good. So I got 8 2-point conversion on that. So we're going to go ahead and go with drive 2. Hopefully I get some speed because we don't want to take up too much time here. So we're going to continue to work that. This is a pass play, I believe. Let me see here. Yeah. So, oh no. Okay, that's what you don't want to have happen. Anybody who knows football is if you get a quarterback sack, especially if you're trying to get big plays, that's a risk. Hopefully, oh, did my guy catch it? He did, but I still need 7 yards. That was what you call a chunk play. That got back a lot of the yards that I lost. And then I think, nope, that didn't work. So this is a big down right here, 3rd and 7. Nobody's really open, so I'm just gonna, well, that didn't work out. So, but the upside to that is, this is the 3rd drive, is that if I go 3 and out or 4th down loss, at least it went quickly. It would suck a lot worse if you went all the way down the field and then ended up getting stopped on 4th down because you burned that much time. So I'd rather lose early and go to fight another day. So, meaning, oh, that was a good pass. The tight end, I think it was a tight end, ran an out route. So I'm still learning a lot of these plays. That is a good receiver out move. So I'm hurrying now. I'm going to go to a few running plays because I feel like even though I'm still ahead on time, I don't want to just sit back and be super conservative. So I still have to pass. If he can get it in bounds, that play will be good. I think he did, but it's still only a 3-yard gain. So again, the main thing with Arena is you want to continue to try to move the chains, meaning like you want to get 1st downs and you want to move quickly. Don't spend more than about 3 to 5 seconds trying to figure out your play strategy. You're going to do 2nd and 10. I'm going to try to hit the receiver downfield. Oh, that worked. There we go. Touchdown. So good. So with the amount of time that's elapsed, I want to go quick. I'm probably just going to do a quick halfback toss play, see if I can get another 2 PA conversion. And there we go. Looks like I'm in. Perfect. So since it's under the 10-minute time limit, it looks like it's good, and I won. So there you go. And you'll notice if you win an Arena, you'll get rewards. The more rewards you get, the better. So keep that in mind. The more winning you get, the more rewards. So, and you can also go through and you can look at history, points, milestones, and in the bottom it says next reward. You have to get more points. These are points that you score in Arena. You get points that you score, plus you get a bonus when you win. So in that case, I got a plus 5 bonus. It was 16 points plus 5, got to 21. So thanks for watching. Subscribe. Bye.